Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Khalif Raymond to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25. Line.
25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Mason. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Will Reichard to kick off for the
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Completes another one to Thomas. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's across the 20, still going. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Brought in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Williams again. Dialing up a receiver screen. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Return to Mason on 3rd down. Free inside the 30. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings break the tie here in the first. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Raymond on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Williams from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the shotgun again to Swift. On the move, past the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him.
Ray Swift. A gain of 28 more yards.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down and goal to go.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Swift gets it, going left. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Now Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Zone read. This is Jones. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Cut out left. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Well, left side, brought in by Hockenson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. And in the open.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Murray here on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Hockenson wheels it in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, Murray buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses, and typically it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. This is Cox. That's Walker. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Complete out to the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Mason gets it from the gun. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Kyler throwing here. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
From the red zone on first. That's a cut at the 4. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
17 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right in.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Will Reichard to kick off for
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that takes them to 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Now he's past the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. Santos now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Bears 28. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Kyler to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Williams will look to throw. Finds his man over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now here's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. The 30. Gets the 10. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. After the pick, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down. Here's Williams. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Williams. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Now Williams. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So that brings up second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 35.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Murray from the pistol. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Now I'll give it to Mason. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Reichert on for the point after. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Flowers now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Second and 3 now. Caught quick right side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. To throw is Williams. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Offense in a hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another
1st down, Williams. Cut out left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Ronaldo.
Williams trying to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
51. Bears 41. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. We get to Mason running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Kate, that is such a great job defensively. You get in these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they ace the test.
Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes second and 10. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here he is to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams on first down. That's to Dunze again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
At the 49-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's first and 10. Quick throw to Hill on the RPO. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here's Williams again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Trying to set this up quick.
That's another Bears first down.
Right back to Hill. This is caught. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Again, it's Williams. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this sixth passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. So only a handful of seconds left. They have time for this and a single snap. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. A give to Mason. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.